Hello all, today we're going to do a steering box adjustment on my 1969 Ford F100. I'm going to apologize in advance for the traffic noise, but I live on a busy road and there's not much that I can do about that. I've already replaced my rag joint steering coupler, whatever you want to call it, and I still have a loose steering wheel. So the next thing I'm going to look at is the adjustment on the steering box itself. Now to do this, you're going to need an 11/16 open-ended wrench and a flathead screwdriver. The adjustment itself is this bolt right here. What we're going to do is we're going to hold this flathead steady while we loosen the nut. Then I'm going to turn the flathead screw clockwise a quarter of a turn and then hold it while I retighten the nut. Now I'm going to show you ahead of time how much play I have just at a standstill in my driveway. That's how much play there is. So we're going to try to suck that up. So, I'm going to tackle that guy there. Alright guys, I'm here standing inside the engine compartment. I'd like to see you do that on a newer vehicle. But I'm going to hold this while I loosen the nut. At least one rotation, and then I'm going to set a quarter of a turn, so that would be about to there. Now I'm going to hold that while I tighten the jam nut. That was pretty tight before, so I'm going to want to try to get it just as tight. Because the last thing I want is this coming apart while I'm going down the road. And then we'll see how that makes a difference at the wheel. Alright, I haven't touched the wheel yet. But let's see. It does seem a little less, but not a world of a difference. I think I'm going to go back under and do another quarter of a turn. Okay, here we go on the second quarter of a turn. So the engine's still hot a little bit. Did a good job on getting that tight. Alright, so I was here. I'm going to go another. I didn't loosen the nut tight enough. I'd say to make sure to at least give that one rotation before you try to adjust it. So I was about here. Let's go another quarter of a turn. And then we'll tighten that back up. I felt it get a little tighter, so hopefully that's the play coming out. We'll see once we get back inside the cab. Yeah, all right. Now we'll go check it. Okay, now let's check the play in the steering wheel. Much less. I can definitely feel a difference there. Alright, now I'm sure you're wondering, well, you don't want it to come apart with you when you're going down the road. How do you know when tight is tight enough? I have this 67 shop manual. 67 to 72 is the same body style, so this will apply. If I go to the steering gear torque limits, the set screw for the rack adjustment is 30 to 50 inch-pounds. So before you take it for a test drive, you definitely want to torque that down. But I'm not going to tell you how to live your life. So after we do that, we'll take it for a test drive. not sure if it looks like a world of a difference, but I have only that much free play now. Is it perfect? No, probably not, but I can feel a world of a difference. It's much tighter. I don't feel like I'm all over the road. I can keep it in the lines pretty easily. As you can see, I brought my wrench and my screwdriver with me. The last thing you want to do is be stranded. I would say this adjustment is pretty successful. I'm going to leave it there for now. I guess you'll just have to kind of see and feel where yours is at and see if that helps. If after that adjustment there's no difference in your steering, you may have a bigger issue than that. Just go a quarter of a turn at a time, see if it helps at all, and if not, I would have someone turn your steering wheel back and forth while you lay underneath the truck and inspect all of the steering components. If you see something moving more or less than the other, then you probably have some bushings that are worn out, or your rag joint needs replaced. I mean, this may not be your solution, but it's just trial and error. So I hope this helps. I hope your steering's better, and keep these trucks on the road. I'll talk to you guys later.